You're watching America's Television Network. Everywhere.
Hello, America, and hello, world. My name is David Hare. You're tuned in to America's Television Network. Well, I'm here to tell you about an exciting partnership between America's Television Network and Bridal Channel, the one and only. Every single day, South Orange County, you can watch Bridal Channel from 6 to 8 p.m., Monday through Sunday, on ATN Channel 109. That's Bridal Channel today, every single day in South Orange County, California. And then, of course, all across the greater SoCal region, watch Bridal Channel today every Sunday night right here on America's Television Network, KBEH, and every TV and cable provider. Wherever you are, you can watch Bridal Channel today from 10 o'clock to midnight every Sunday night. And then, of course, 24 hours a day on Roku. Here is Bridal Channel.
Welcome live from Newport Beach. It's Bridal Channel today. I'm your host, Fred Cashman, and we've got a great show today. 3 of the hottest celebrity weddings. We've got a new guest host, Jessica. We've got the great charity, The Woman's Journey, and Arizu from Daria Restaurant, and a whole lot more, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Bridal Channel today. I'm with our lovely host, Jessica. How are you, Jessica?
I'm doing great, Freddie. Thank you for asking.
You're happy to be on television in front of millions of people in Bridal Channel nationwide.
You know it. I'm very excited to be here. This is a huge excitement day for me, so thank you so much for having me.
Well, I want to tell you something. We have a special group of ladies out there in the audience that are going to come on the show from The Woman's Journey, a local charity organization that Bridal Channel is sponsoring, and boy, oh boy, do they do a great job, and they've got a great message, and they'll be joining us shortly. We also have Daria from Daria Restaurant, Arizu, the wedding coordinator and catering event manager from Daria Restaurant, a fantastic Mediterranean restaurant right here in Costa Mesa in South Coast Plaza. Have you ever eaten there?
You know, after today, I definitely will be. I just was speaking to her backstage, and she's amazing. And this food, it sounds incredible. I just can't wait to try it.
Yes, and everybody wants you to know, go to Daria Restaurant for lunch and dinner, mention Bridal Channel, that Freddie sent you, and Daria's going to give everybody free appetizers. Isn't that right, Daria?
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, and much more to come. We've got a fantastic event coming up today on the show. It's just very exciting. And right now, I want to show you something wonderful from one of our sponsors, 800ROSEBIG, wholesale wedding florist in Newport Beach. 800ROSEBIG, America's favorite wedding florist. 800ROSEBIG, the top florist in the state of California. 800ROSEBIG, your favorite florist. Look at these gorgeous centerpieces and bouquets. 800ROSEBIG has 50% off all of their wedding packages, and they're open 7 days a week right here in Newport Beach, California, down the block from John Wayne Airport. 800ROSEBIG captures the essence of style and design in modern contemporary floral designs. Whether you want giant pedestal arrangements, Casablanca lilies, hydrangea, garden roses, peonies, dahlias, Queen Anne lace, Dusty Millers, whether you want the beautiful lavender bouquets, whether you want a free complimentary glass of wine at the Bridal Channel Cafe at 800ROSEBIG, 800ROSEBIG, 800ROSEBIG.com, your only place to buy wedding flowers, party flowers, event flowers, and everything you need for your floral needs. In trouble with your wife? Send one of our beautiful bouquets. Is your secretary having a birthday? Send her a centerpiece. Is your mother sick in the hospital? We deliver to Hoag Hospital. Make sure you remember, toll-free, 800-ROSE-BIG, Newport Beach's own 800-ROSE-BIG. Family-owned for 53 years, the largest selection of fresh-cut flowers, bouquets, arrangements. Ask for the 50-rose special, only $39.99. 50 roses, $39.99. You're on a budget? Try our dozen rose special, $9.99. 800-ROSE-BIG, the biggest selection, flowers, orchids, plants, cactus gardens, succulents, anywhere in the area. Come see us 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and we deliver 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. Okay. Welcome back to Bridal Channel today. Boy, oh boy, I'm very excited about this great show today, and I'm really so happy that the lovely Jessica, a bride-to-be herself one day, right?
Absolutely.
Has joined our family to be our co-host. Now, Jessica, tell everybody out there in TV land a little bit about why you got involved with Bridal Channel.
Absolutely. Thank you, Freddie. Well, I mean, me being a woman, I mean, we love everything that has to do with weddings.
Right.
You know, the flowers, the preparation, the dress. So these are things that interest me, of course, and I'm just so excited to be around it all the time. So
well,
that was.
You're in the age of a woman that's going to be married, so I'm sure that your boyfriend, do you have a boyfriend or a fiance?
I do have a boyfriend, yes. We're going on 6 years, actually, Freddie.
Oh my God, you have a boyfriend for 6 years? I'm going to grab the microphone. Guys, I'm from New York. I want to tell you, guys out here in California, when you have a beautiful lady like this, close the deal. 6 years, ladies, right? You know, I met my wife Ingrid, and I met her on Match.com. The minute I met her, I fell in love with her. I married her in 6 months. What's going on there?
I think you need to have a talk with him. This is more of a not so typical situation, and I mean, I'm so blessed though to have had so much time to be with him. So we're just, you know, getting to know each other, and things are definitely speeding along though, Freddie. So I'll let you know if something ends up, you know, happening in the bridal situation.
So you're just getting to know each other after 6 years. Well, some girls play hard to get, right? Okay, so tell us a little bit about it. I know you told me you have so many friends that are getting married and getting married. What do they all think about Bridal Channel?
They love it. I mean, the atmosphere is so, up tempo, and I mean, the flowers are gorgeous everywhere you look. I mean, it's just exquisite. They make it to, whatever it is color-wise that you want, and that's what they want. Brides, when they imagine their wedding, they imagine their own personalized day, right? So,
well, let me ask you a question. Okay, now I know this is true, and a lot of ladies out there in our audience will agree. Most girls start dreaming and planning their wedding when they're very young. We had a bride in here a while ago admitted that at 5 years old, she was already picking out wedding gowns. Tell me a little bit when you first started thinking about yourself getting married and what you did about it, because I know ladies don't talk about this too much, and it's something that I think you should encourage, because, guys at 5 or 10 years old aren't talking about getting married. They're talking about getting a Jaguar XKE, right? Convertible, but brides do. So tell us a little bit about when you first started dreaming about your wedding and thinking about it.
I think it starts when the women, their mothers or their grandmothers or whoever end up getting married, are being taken to a wedding themselves and being around that atmosphere. I know my first wedding that I went to, I was probably about the age of 5.
5 years old.
Correct. And you see all the glitz and the glam, and it's enticing, and you're just wondering, what's this all about? What's going on? And you just want to be around it. It's exciting. Everybody's smiling, having a great time. They're happy to be in this environment, and there's cake. And when you're young, you want cake, and you think about, what is my cake going to look like? What are my flowers going to look like? And those are, the types of things that you would think about as a younger girl.
So, it's kind of in their culture for brides to start planning their wedding and dreaming on their wedding. Now, we have some ladies out in our audience now from this wonderful charity, and they're knocking over flower arrangements as we're speaking off camera. That's okay. We're a live show, so bear with us here. But I will tell you this. We've had some amazing brides come on the show, and we've gotten so many emails from brides commenting about what they're learning on Bridal Channel. And one of the things that we wanted to ask you, as a soon-to-be bride-to-be yourself, I know you've been to a couple of your friends' weddings in the past couple of years, correct?
I have, yes.
And I know that you have several friends that have just gotten engaged or are engaged, correct?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so tell me about one of your dearest friends that's getting married soon and what she's all about now. And what's her name?
Sure. Well, my good friend that will be getting married soon is Valerie, and she just met this amazing man overseas, actually in the UK.
And overseas? Was this a mail-order groom?
No, this was not. They actually met in Las Vegas.
They met in Vegas. So we have a producer here. Share the mic with me. We have a producer, Valerie, right there. Now, she kind of got engaged in Vegas a couple of months ago. Isn't that true, Valerie? You got engaged. Valerie is kind of engaged, right, David? Right? We had her on the show about that, right? Are you still engaged now, Valerie? So? Halfway? All right, great. So when things happen in Vegas, it can be a little crazy. Go ahead, tell us more about it.
So she's very excited. They're still trying to figure out the details, though. Where are they going to have the wedding? Is it going to be here? Is it going to be there? So, those are major details that they're going to have to sort out. But they're very excited, and she's just so stoked. And he's a sweetheart. I've met him, and I'm very happy for them both.
Well, you know what? Bridal Channel is like a matchmaker of sorts, because David and I, and we've talked about this off camera, we have so many bridesmaids come in with the brides that they're always, they want to get married next. Right? Always a bridesmaid. What was that movie? So we've had some bridesmaids on the show in the past, and we're going to have a lot more on. And actually, it's been so exciting. And we're hoping that through Bridal Channel coming on the TV show, maybe Mr. Right will show up and we'll matchmake them. I know Bridal Channel does a great job matchmaking brides with wedding professional vendors like some of the people you're going to see on the show today. And I want to tell you something special. Remember you asked me about that video from Loft on the Pine?
I did. Tell me more about that.
Well, 800 Rose Big is doing a huge wedding at Loft on the Pine this weekend, and you see those gorgeous flowers right there. So why don't we go to the videotape and show everybody out there in TV land how gorgeous Loft in the Pine is and how great 800 Rose Big flowers are for Loft on the Pine and our brides. And we'll be right back right after this great video. Thank you so much.
for taking this broken city boy. And oh my, we'll take to the hillside, wait for the world to find us. And oh my, you'll never feel sorry for taking this broken city boy. And oh my, we'll take to the hillside, wait for the world to find us. 'Cause all my mind is on you. 'Cause all my mind is on you.
800-ROSE-BIG, 800rosebig.com, Newport Beach's own 800-ROSE-BIG florist. $800-ROSE-BIG means beautiful wedding centerpieces. 800rosebig.com means huge selection, the finest contemporary modern floral designs anywhere in the state of California. 800-ROSE-BIG, winner of Wedding Florist of the Year on the Knot.com. 800-ROSE-BIG, winner of Wedding Florist of the Year on the WeddingWire.com. 800-ROSE-BIG, winning 5-star award from BridalChannel.com. 800-ROSE-BIG, centerpieces, bouquets, arrangements, pedestal arrangements, hydrangeas, roses, candelabras, Casablanca lilies. 800-ROSE-BIG, Newport Beach, right by John Wayne Airport. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. 800-ROSE-BIG delivers 7 days a week, every day. Call us toll free, 800-ROSE-BIG. See the most fantastic, gorgeous centerpieces, wedding designs, pedestal arrangements. 800-ROSE-BIG. You want jewels? You want one of a kind? Look at this bridal bouquet. 800-ROSE-BIG. Get a professionally designed wedding at 50% off by our famous floral designer, designed by European Creations, Regal. Regal, say hello to everybody in TV land.
You forgot to mention 800-ROSE-BIG.
800-ROSE-BIG. That's all you need for your wedding and party work. In trouble with the missus? Send her a dozen roses. Call 800-ROSE-BIG. And welcome back to Bridal Channel Today. I'm your host, Fred Kassman, and the lovely Jessica. Welcome back, Jessica.
Thank you so much, Freddie.
This is her first show, so she's got something that's our favorite here in Bridal Channel that our audience love, backed by popular demand, the Bridal Channel Top 10 list. Okay, Jessica? Are you ready to do the Bridal Channel Top 10?
I'm absolutely ready.
That's a tongue twister, right? You can tell it's a live show, right? Okay, so Jessica, you're brand new on Bridal Channel. Why don't you have the honors, and we'll do it together. For those of you in the studio audience that haven't seen this before, these are the 10 most important questions a bride should know before she gets married. Okay? You ready? You hold the microphone.
Okay, Freddie.
And I'll answer them.
Okay, so top 10 questions. Question number 1. Which of these states allows marriage between first cousins? Okay, do we have California, Delaware, Mississippi, or Louisiana?
Which of these states?
Louisiana.
Washington, D.C.
I didn't say the question. You all heard it. Which of these states allows marriage between first cousins? Is that legal? It doesn't sound right. You ladies are with a women's charity, and you know the answer to this? It's probably what you're a charity against, right? I don't know. I take a wild guess. I agree with the women's charity. If anybody knows what state, Louisiana, they would know it because they're all about protecting women's issues, okay? So are we right?
Actually, Freddie, it's our very own state of California.
Oh.
So that's good to know for those of you who are interested.
So are you telling me that if anybody here wants to, oh, I better have the mic. If anybody here wants to marry your first cousin, make sure you get married in the state of California, which I find so bizarre. California, where they had Proposition 8 and they didn't want to have gay marriages, but you can marry your cousin. Unbelievable. Well, it is a beautiful state. We love it here. Okay, question number 2.
Yes, question number 2. Okay.
I will get this one right.
Okay, all right, Freddie. West Virginia reserves a portion of each marriage license fee for what? Okay, so we've got research on marriage counseling. We've got transportational fee, civil union, or local family protection shelters.
Well,
this one's a tough one.
I would have to say that marriage counseling would be the correct answer, because as you know, that many young bride and grooms go through a little bit of a tough time. You're a groom, sir, right? Yes, sir. And you're having a little bit of a tough time? Not really. Okay, well, after you get married, you anticipate a little bit of a tough time. You know, well, you know, I'm married. I love being married. What am I talking about here? Edit this out, okay? You do the show. What I'm trying to say is that marriage counseling, I think, is a very productive thing, and especially when a young lady has a baby the first time and is going through all those physical changes. You know, I think it's great to have marriage counseling. I say the answer is marriage counseling. The ladies from the women's charity, what do you say? Shelters. Okay, Jessica?
Okay, so our women over here got the answer right. It is for shelters.
Okay.
So good job. But I would have agreed with you. I would have, you know, my first guess would have been for the marriage counseling. So I second that.
Okay, great. Well, so far I haven't got any right. So I don't know why you gathered these questions in any order. I'm the host of Bridal Channel. I'm supposed to know about all these things. Couldn't you have slipped me the answers in advance? Make me look good on TV? You know, my wife and my mother are out there watching the show, and you know what happens. My wife, why didn't you say this, Freddie? Or how come you didn't say it this way? Didn't I tell you? Well, you'll know how to do that when you get engaged. Okay, next question.
All right, question number 3. We have, what is the average age that U.S. women get married? Okay, so we've got a couple. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to let you go ahead and choose what you think, what age would be appropriate.
Well, in California, if we're marrying our first cousin, I would have to say those type people probably 15 years old.
All right.
Ladies from the charity?
35 and 25. Okay.
25.
Close. We actually have 26 and a half years old is the average rate. So.
And may I ask a question? Do you know what that question is going to be?
Yes. How old am I? I'm 24.
24 years old.
24 and a half.
24 and a half. And you say the average bride gets married at 26 and a half. Okay. You're okay. You're safe. Okay. Next question.
All right. Question number 4. What is the average age that U.S. men get married?
In Newport Beach, the average, this I know the correct answer to. You know, you can do a close-up on me for this. The correct answer for the average man to get married in Newport Beach would be 59 years old, and the average female that gets married in Newport Beach would be 20 years old. Is that correct?
I mean, again, if I was to agree with you, that would have been my guess as well.
We have our a walk-in customer here. Sir, are you married?
Yes, I am.
And how old were you when you got married?
29.
29 years old. And what country was that in? And did you marry your first cousin?
No.
And how old was your wife?
35.
So you were 29 years old, and you married a 35-year-old woman.
Yes. I married up.
Married up, okay. Well, welcome. Actually, I just want to share with our audience, we have the studio here at the 800 Rose Big Wedding Florist Shop in Newport Beach, and we have walk-in customers here to buy flowers that are watching the show and participating. That's the beauty of live TV. Okay, next question.
Okay, so what is the official title to the song known as Here Comes the Bride? Do you know that?
Of course I know the answer to that. I'm the host of Bridal Channel, but I'm going to give it to the ladies and the gentlemen in the studio audience. Go ahead, repeat the question one more time.
All right, so what would be the official title to the song known as Here Comes the Bride?
No, here comes the bride.
It's actually the bridal chorus. So very, very close. First word was correct. And we're going to go ahead and move on to number 6 real quick.
But wait a second. Every bride should know the name of that song, right? Bridal chorus, okay? And by the way, if anybody has any other answers to these questions, email us through bridalchannel.com. What you think?
Thanks so much, Freddie. Okay. All right, number 6. What color were bridal veils from ancient Rome?
The color of bridal veils from ancient Rome. Well, David, you've been in Rome a lot. What color? You've been married how many times now? 8? He has 9 first cousins. I would have to say a bridal veil in Rome, you know, ancient Rome, they didn't have, well, they had good baths. They had showers. I would have to say, obviously, white.
Okay, we're really close. We're yellow, actually. They were yellow. Yellow veils.
Did you ladies know that? Nope. No, yellow. Don't make the questions too tough.
I know, I'm sorry. You know what? Okay, you've got this next one, Freddie.
Okay, the next one I got.
Okay.
Have I gotten any of them right yet? None?
I believe in you. This next one's going to be a winner.
Okay.
All right, what is the most popular month for weddings?
Oh, no brainer. June.
Yay, you got it right. Good job. Yes, we all know that.
Justin says every month at 800 Rose Big. That is true.
Okay, and speeding along here, number 8, what is the largest dining mining company in the world? Is it De Beers, Zales, or Tiffany & Company?
Okay, what is the largest diamond mining company in the world? Now, there's somebody out there in the studio audience. Shout it out. De Beers. De Beers. De Beers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Good job.
You know, don't you think the producer of this show, David Hare from American Television Network, should be giving free gifts to the right answers? I mean, David,
I wouldn't oppose.
Do you have gift certificates for the restaurants or something?
Not a problem. We'll add it to your account.
And make a memo on that. There's no account left, David.
Okay, number 9. What does the word bride mean in Old English?
The word bride in Old English. First cousin.
I actually don't know this one, but the answer is cook.
Cook.
And I'm wondering, Freddie, do you think this is because they expect the women to cook after they're married?
My wife can cook. I have no bride. And she's not my cousin. Okay. Wow. This has been so exciting. Now, I'd like to thank you. You did a great job. That you did a good job for the first time, the first top 10 questions. Okay. And we've got some wonderful stuff coming on now. Valerie, what's coming up next after this break? Maroon 5. Oh, your favorite video.
I know, I'm so excited. There's this amazing Maroon 5 video.
Would you please,
the 5 weddings in one day, would you play that for me?
Maroon 5, I promised her. All right, Maroon 5 video. Okay, great. So we're going to be right back in just a few minutes with the Maroon 5 video, 5 weddings in one day in Los Angeles, right here on Bridal Channel today. Thank you.